Always with ASMR.
Hey everyone, Mrs. Wynn here. Okay, it's Candace. Thanks for tuning in today. I'm doing a very quick meal tonight. It's going to be some very simple spaghetti. You know, one of those days where it's like super rainy outside, you don't feel like going to go get something to eat, and I also don't feel like going to the grocery store if I don't have to. So you just kind of like take what you have in your fridge, freezer, pantry, whatever, and you just do what you do. So I have started off with my meat. It's ground chicken. I've seasoned it with a little of this Tony Sauchery. I don't know how to say this. I season it with this. It's delish. I love it. I'm gonna add a little more, just for a little razzmatazz there. I added some chopped mini bell peppers, some onion, and a little of your organic garlic powder because I'm not about to chop up garlic right now because, again, this is a fast meal that I'm trying to do. In the background, I'm cooking for my dogs because we unfortunately have the pickiest eater dogs. So I will from time to time pick them and chop meat with veggies and some type of carb to go with it, rice, barley, oat mix. But anyhow, back to this. Everything's simmering. Chicken looks good. Chow is a big fan of mushrooms, so I have washed these mushrooms. I'm gonna add it in here and let it do what it do. Don't ask me what kind of mushrooms it is, I don't know. Maybe it's a baby bell or something. Like I said, he likes them. I pick them out. I'm not a mushroom person. I know they're good in like vitamin D or something, but texturally it's not my thing. So adding that, I'm gonna let those start cooking. And then we're gonna add a little more seasonings in here. So let's see what we got in our nice little big drawer of seasonings. I'm gonna add a little basil, whatever makes you happy, however you want to say it. Tomato, some oregano, yum yum. I've added rosemary, but I feel like I need to crush it a bit. So maybe I'll just do that. I do like rosemary, but I don't like picking it out. You know what I'm saying? So let's see. Now you'll probably hear my baby in the background. Baby tiger back there, grunting. Probably taking a dump. So if you have a kid, you know, they do stuff at like when you least expect it. And it is not giving me the result that I wanted. You may also notice I have on a bonnet. So let's just say postpartum hair loss is a thing, and I have no desire to eat my hair nor serve my hair in anyone's food. So I do wear a bonnet a lot of times just to keep it safe and sanitary. So yay. All right. Now I've got the water on the stove so we can do the pasta as well. I called myself turning it on, but I didn't. So what I like to do with all my water is I add a little bit of oil. In this case, I just poured a little bit of olive oil in there from Target, Good and Gather. Their stuff is the bomb. And I like to add some bay leaves as well, just for some flavor. Just a little Bam. I use some bay leaves. Also, bay leaves are also fantastic. You know that you can write something on them and say a little prayer and set an intention. Just a little tip that I like to do. So, moving on, I'm gonna add my sauce. Again, this is a quick meal. I'm not trying to do like a whole chefing it up, taking forever, chopping up stuff. This is quick. So we've got some Good and Gather from Target, tomato, basil, and garlic. Okay, and I can't open it. Son of a bitch. Did it. Bah, 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 bah. Like to add half of that. And then the other one that I had in my pantry that was readily available was called Garden Topping. Now we're just gonna let that do its thing and simmer, and then we shall wait. All right, question for you. Do you add sugar in your spaghetti? I know that's a great debate for a lot of people. I'm from the Midwest originally, and a lot of folks I know add sugar in their spaghetti. I think it's delish, gives a nice little flavor. But I also know that it's probably super taboo, especially seeing that I've been to Italy, and I don't think they would ever do that based off the parts that I went to. So, but still tastes good to me. All right, stay tuned. Hey, we are back. Things are simmering. Water is boiling, and now I'm gonna add my pasta. I like this pot-sized spaghetti from Good and Gather as well. Really, I'm a Target kind of gal, as you can see. So I'm just gonna add it. You know, I'm not sure if I wanted to cook it all, but we're here now, so we're having spaghetti for days. Make sure that's all good and in there. And I like to give it about 11 minutes or so to do its thing. And I don't know about you, but my theory of how to tell if spaghetti is ready is like I throw it against the cabinet, and if it sticks, it's done. Now I like to credit my friend Chelsea from the 4th grade on that little tactic of spaghetti readiness that I still use to this day. So if you're out there, Chelsea Ray Klein, what's up? Thank you for the tip. Appreciate it. Side note, I don't know. Now we wait. Guess I can tell you a fun little story. So I did have to run an errand today, and while I was out, this guy I noticed is like following me, like not like stalkish following me, but like I go down an aisle, I kind of see him like staring at me, and I'm like, oh, weird, whatever. So I go down this aisle, I'm looking for what I'm looking for, and all of a sudden I hear this, "Excuse me, miss," and I'm like, I'm the only lady in this aisle, so I'm like, "Hi," and he's just like, "Can I tell you something?" He's got his hands, he's like rubbing them together like this, like Birdman, and I'm like, "What's up?" And he's like, "You look beautiful." Now I feel like I look like a hot mess express, and I look like this minus the bonus. And I was like, "Thank you." And he was just like, "So what's up? You know, can I talk to you?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm married." And he was like, "Well, I didn't see a ring." And I'm just like, "Yeah, well, I don't wear my ring because my hands are swollen from my pregnancy, but I'm definitely married." And he was like, "Oh, my bad, my bad. Just wanted to, you know, let you know you look good, you know." I was digging you, and I was like, "Oh, thanks." And then I walked off, and then I went home. that's it. That's my story. All right, stay tuned. We'll be back. All right, we're back. Let's see if our spaghetti pasta is ready. We're gonna do the test. Ready? Like I said. Bah. If it sticks, you can't see it. It's stuck though. Bah. It's done. Stay tuned. Be back. Hear that in the background? It's called The Circle of Life, remix by Chow. So, as you can see, spaghetti. It's done over here. It's looking good. Nice and spaghetti-ish. It's almost time to chow down on that. And the next thing that we will have is some fish. So, I don't know if it's a Midwestern thing or a Southern thing, but again, I'm a Midwest girl from Indiana, but my grandmothers are from the deep South, Mississippi, and this is a dish that's been served on both sides of my family, and it's delish. Normally it's catfish and spaghetti, but in this case it's going to be sway. I like it because it's like flakier and crispier, and per my mom's friend who's a chef, a lot of restaurants actually substitute sway instead of catfish. I don't know why, but it tastes good and I can find it. And to be honest with you, sometimes when you cook catfish, it's like little fat up in there, and I don't like that. So this is a great alternative if you're looking for catfish and you can't find it, but you have a taste for it. They pretty much taste the same. So as soon as this grease gets hot, we're gonna fire up these little fillets and we're gonna be done with this din soon. It's looking hot. It's looking hot. Oh yeah. Should we do it? Should we put it in? Okay, let's do this. Definitely hot. Now I always do like a little shallow amount of grease because you don't need that much. I'm not trying to like slam dunk it down in there. Just enough for it to get nice and cooked and crispy. Call it a day. This doesn't take that long. In the meantime, as I'm preparing food and I finish the step, I like to clean the kitchen as I go because I do not like having to not only, or in this case for Chow, wash the spoons, the forks, the plates, but then like the pots and the pans. It just like seems like way too much. Hear that in the background? That's Chow sucking boogers out the baby's nose with the little nose Frida. So lots and lots and lots of different sounds going on in this household. But anyways, do you eat fish with your spaghetti? I guess that's the true question. Below, leave a comment. I'd love to know. Is it just like a Midwestern thing? Is it a Southern thing? Is it both? Or like something you just don't do at all? I'm very curious to know.
Hey y'all, it's Mr. Wynn here. We're about to finish up the spaghetti catfish. Alright, right now we're frying the is this catfish?
It's sway.
Sway fish. We're frying the sway fish. Okay. Looks yummy. Alright. Helping out the wife here.
Why are you helping me?
What?
Why are you helping me out?
Why am I helping you out?
We're on a food break.
We are definitely on the break for the baby. Baby needs milk. That is why I'm helping her out. do what I can. Do what I can. Wow. Looks delish. What we got here? We got white rice for the dogs, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
And then we got spaghetti and sway. Wow. Let's fry this bad boy up. Man. Woo. Damn it.
What?
Nothing.
You don't have to keep turning it.
I know. Clearly. I kept turning it.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know. I just feel a little impatient.
Put it on one side and then flip it and then it's done.
Okay.
And it's done.
Alright.
It should be done.
It should be done? Should be done, she says. You can turn off the thing or take it off the fish out?
Turn it off and then put it on the paper towel.
Okay. Woo, this looks good. Cannot wait. We will be doing ASMR with spaghetti and sway fish tonight. So be prepared. Stay tuned, y'all. I'll see you in the next session.